Hi, I'm Peter and welcome to Peter Evans Art. In today's video, we're going to draw a simple cat using some lines and shapes. Then I'm going to show you how to add some lead pencil shading using some pressure and layering effects. Hope you enjoy the video. Grab your paper and pencil. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to be drawing the simple cat today, and I'm going to be drawing it using some simple lines and shapes. Got a HB pencil here, got another HB pencil there and a rubber. We're going to start by drawing a simple circle shape. Now I've got an A5 piece of paper which is quite small, but we don't really need to make it that big. Now in the middle I'm going to draw a rounded triangle for the nose and then a couple of lines coming down like so. This cat's nice and happy. We're going to then draw another oval shape here and another oval shape there. I'm going to draw a triangular shape over here and try and match it to be the same size, both sides. I'm just going to bring that up and down, making sure that these are all very similar. That space and that space is the same. And directly underneath, just underneath the eyes, we might give ourselves a bit of space, and I'm going to draw a circle. Try and keep this circle similar. And I've sort of lined it up with the edge of the head, just in a bit, bringing a curved line there. Going to bring a straight line across, straight line, and then curving around on itself, and then coming back. And then from this side of the neck, we're going to bring it down and around like so. We are then going to add the shading, and I'm going to pretend the light's coming from this side. We're going to put an oval shape there and an oval shape there. And then we're going to colour, shade it in by pressing firmly. That's how we can control the shading on this, is by pressing harder and lighter. The same on this one. Just going to thicken up the mouth, and then I'm just going to flick the whiskers on. Flicking line looks better than just a drawn line because it goes from thick to thin. That one went a bit far, so I might give that one a bit of a rub out and then just go again. It's all learning. Sometimes you've just got to turn your paper around. I'm just going to go around some of these lines again. Put a bit of dark inside the ears. A bit of darker shading there, a bit of darkness in there. I'm also going to put some simple lines for the toes or the paws. All right, now if the light's coming from this way, it's going to hit the top of the tail, so I'm going to put a little bit of shading on this side, and it's going to come around like so, and then it's going to hit the top of all that's going to be all light, so I'm going to just darken this bottom edge up along here and just shade it out. Now shading works well when you're using the pencil light to dark. Now I'm just doing a bit of hatching through there on a bit of an angle to make it look a bit more like fur, even though this is a really simple cartoon sort of cat. We're just combining a bit of cartooning and a bit of shading to make it look kind of cool. 3D, you can already see that that's given it a bit of shape. Now I'm flicking out from the edge there, lifting my pencil as I flick out, bringing it around like so. And I'm going to just go underneath his chin. There we are. And then on the paws, I'm just going to go around half a circle, make that like a sphere. I'm putting shadows around this part of the bottom right hand side because the light's coming from the top left. I'm putting some nice shading on there. I'm just going to thicken this line up a bit. Add a bit of shading like so. Trying to be as light as I can. Sometimes you can hold your pencil differently to get it quite light. So here I'm just going to layer it up nicely but really lightly, as light as I possibly can on this side of the cat's face. And the more I go over it, the darker it's going to get, and also the pressure that I put on. Just putting a bit of variation on the ear, bit of variation on the bottom of this ear coming up, like so. And I may even just put a little bit around there like that. Underneath the nose, maybe a little bit around the side of the eye. And it's kind of looking pretty good. Yeah, if we wanted to, we could put a little cast shadow. So I'm just going to put a bit of a cast shadow underneath this. Nothing too specky, just a bit of an oval sort of shape. Darker in closer there. So when you want to get it darker, sometimes it pays to hold your pencil normally, and you can press harder. And then when you want to go lighter, you can release the pressure, or you can change the way you hold your pencil to gives you less control, but it's easier to get it lighter, and I'm just doing it. Some people like to smudge. I'm not a massive fan of smudging lead pencil. And there we have a little cat sitting on the ground with a bit of a shadow, looking pretty cool and cute.